And now because of TikTok, this is the really interesting thing. Because of TikTok, it has made that world, our world, so much smaller. If you're on a shoot with a client, you're talking to your clients and they start bringing up something like Charlie D'Amelio and you don't know who they're talking about. How relatable are you to your teenage client? I mean, come on.
Okay. So in a sense, well, I'm trying to look at it from a broader perspective still, right? Like, yeah, because it's not like anyone can sit here and grumble about the Snapchats and the TikToks and even the Facebooks. But man, this is what the world is like now, right? Like, this is how things, it'd be like my great grandfather grumbling about the television set. Yeah. Right? Like, oh, and what all they want to do is sell you toothpaste on the television set, and that happened like every 30 or 40 years there was a different medium, and now it's condensed now to every 18 months to 2 years. And 2 years from now we'll be talking about something else because TikTok got flooded and and then the authenticity piece started to get pushed out of the way, and now there's another thing, right?
Right, exactly. And you can decide. I mean, it's like, my husband talks about this, he's like, I would die if I had to be on social media as much as you have to be on it. Like, he's like, he would hate it.
And he's an actor.
And he's an actor. So he can't handle, he cannot stand it. He's like, I don't know how you do it. Well, I've gotten this, to the place where I can batch and I'm very organized about it. And that's what I teach other people how to do too, because you don't want to spend hours and hours of your time.
No.
But at the same time, it's really important. And so you can choose though, how much time you want to spend on something and where do you want to spend your energy. When you're in the business of working with teenagers though, you really got to think about that aspect of it. And so, I come across photographers sometimes who are like, well, I don't want to do that. I've been in business for 25 years and, I really don't want to learn this new platform. I don't want to do that. And my first question to them is, how is your client base right now? Like, have you seen clients fall off? Do you still have a lot of leads? Like, how are you getting do you have a good word of mouth? Like, where is it coming from?
Right.
And most of them will say that they have seen a huge drop in business over the last year to 2 years, depending on their location in the country, because the coasts have seen this first, right? And this all started happening a couple of years ago. And now because of TikTok, this is the really interesting thing. Because of TikTok, it has made that world, our world, so much smaller in that respect, because now it's everywhere. So kids in the Midwest are seeing, kids in California and what they're doing, and everything is blending together now. Whereas before it took a little bit longer for the trends to get to the middle of the country, and it's not happening anymore.